My name is Taylor Warren, and welcome to my Make It Better service review for ENT 601 at Western Carolina University. Today, I'm going to go into discussion about the housekeeping inspection service, which is provided at all Hilton brand hotels. Now, what is a housekeeping inspection service? This service occurs after the housekeeper has cleaned any room for a new arrival. A housekeeping supervisor will come to the room, inspect it, and ensure everything is cleaned properly and everything is working properly for the new arrival. After the housekeeping supervisor has inspected the room, they can determine if it is ready to go for the new arrival. They then speak with their housekeeping manager, and it is set as ready in the system, and new arrivals can be checked into it. Now, this service is offered throughout all Hilton hotels and is required before a guest checks into a room. This is one of the services that I believe makes the Hilton brand more successful over its competitors. Now, to have this service at a hotel, it does require the hiring of a housekeeping supervisor. According to Glassdoor, a housekeeping supervisor's salary can range, but it normally is around $38,000 a year. So what is the value proposition for this service? Well, the Hilton brand benefits from the service because people pay the price they do because they are always guaranteed a comfortable and clean room. This service ensures that that guarantee is provided to the guest. Now, if a hotel repeatedly has issues with the rooms not being cleaned properly, they will get bad reviews and people will stop going to the hotel. I would like to use an example and compare two different hotels. So if a potential guest was looking online, looking at possible hotels to stay at, and they wanted to review what people were saying. I know I do this, and I know you probably do this. I go on TripAdvisor, and I just see what people are saying, if it's clean, if the service is good, etc. But right now I'm going to really focus on the clean aspect of the room. So let's say one room on TripAdvisor is affordably priced, like a sleep-in, but they have numerous reviews saying that the rooms were not clean. But then you have another hotel that is affordably priced, it may be a little more, let's say like a Hilton Garden Inn, and they have numerous reviews saying the rooms are always clean and comfortable. Which one would you choose? I know I would choose the Hilton Garden Inn because it has those reviews saying it's always clean, comfortable, and ready for guests. Now, what gives it that guarantee is the housekeeping inspection service that I've mentioned. Since the Hilton brand has that service, it allows that guarantee in all hotels like that Hilton Garden Inn. So, what are the strengths and weaknesses of this service? Well, first, the service gives Hilton more opportunity for customer satisfaction. Putting the money forward to hire a housekeeping supervisor will help your hotel receive profit and customer satisfaction leads to profit. Second, the service allows training. So it allows more training opportunities. The housekeeping supervisor who goes in the room can see if it wasn't cleaned properly, and they can see which housekeeper was in that room to clean it. This then allows them an opportunity to train that employee so that they can clean it correctly the next time. And that just makes the hotel team better as a whole. Now, some of the weaknesses that this service provides, well, it's not organized in some hotels. I know that some of the franchises like Hilton Garden Inn, Homewood Suites, Embassy Suites, they all have checklists that aren't as clear as they should be. And what I mean by this is that the housekeeping supervisors are going in the rooms and they're overlooking things because their checklists aren't set up for them to look for specific items that need to be looked for during that inspection process. Now, if the hotel overlooks it, that normally means that the guests will see it and they will come and tell us, and then that will lead to a bad review. And that's not what any hotel wants. Another weakness I would say is just it's considered costly at some Hilton hotels. So if you can't hire that supervisor, the manager will have to do both jobs because inspection is required. And having the manager do two jobs is can lead to burnout with them because it is very stressful. So overall, that's the strengths and weaknesses. It definitely has more strengths than the weaknesses, but I would like to work on improving that first weakness I said. The poor checklist causing items to be overlooked is huge. That shouldn't happen. I can give y'all an example from my company. A guest the other day came up to the desk and showed me a picture from his room, and it was from a piece of gum that was at one of the bottom of one of his walls. It's not a place you generally look, but it definitely should have been checked during the supervisor inspection, but it wasn't because of the clear checklist. They didn't have that clear checklist, so we couldn't guarantee that this person was going to get that clean room, and now he didn't, and now he's complaining, and it's going to lead to a bad review. And if she would have just had a clear checklist, this would have never happened from the beginning. So that's really the thing that I would like to improve on. I don't think there's really many threats to this service in the future just because it is required, and it's causing so much customer satisfaction within Hilton already. You know what the Hilton brand is. I'm in a Hilton hotel room right now. I came into this room, it's perfectly fine, and it's because that service is in place. Now, I do think it could be used for other purposes, only in the hospitality industry, I would say, though. I think restaurants, country clubs, trains, planes, etc., they could all use this service. And it's really before the guests come in for dinner, or before the people get on the plane, before people get on the train, before people come in for the daily activity at the country club. You inspect the area that you're at, and there could be someone to do that job to make sure everything's clean, and that will just ensure that the customer is always satisfied. Well, overall, it's a great service provided by the Hilton brand. I believe it's necessary, and it's great with the customer satisfaction. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to this. My name is Taylor Warren again, and this is my Make It Better service review for ENT 601. Thank you.